This is part 7 of Create a 2D RPG turn-based game. In this tutorial we're going to cover changing the battle mode's background. First of all, you can see I drew a little backyard here. At this entrance here is where we're going to add an event basically to change the battle mode's background. The default background is a bunch of stars. We have an enemy over here that we're going to test that out with. So I placed an enemy over here. He's going to be the first one we go to. He's going to have the stars. Then once we go up over here, this is where we need the event. So pretty much to do this, I already have a pre-built event into the system. So you want to go ahead and select that and make sure you're on the same layer as the player so it'll change. So layer 4, let's place that in. And I go over how this works real quick. It's a fairly simple little function here. Pull the properties off. Alright, all the magic of this is happening in the collision event here. As you can see, there's a battle dot set background. It uses the bloody .png image, and this is the size that it's going to render to the thing. You basically change it to be any size image. It's going to stretch it out to be the size of the battleground. This property, of course, could be changed to be anything if you understand Lua, which that'll come in later tutorials on scripting. But for now, we'll just use the one that's already built in for it. So it uses the bloody image. It can use any of the images that are inside of the project to do this, and then the size. Alright, so it's all ready to go. I'll put that there, and it looks like we're ready to test. You can see a couple other things I did from the last tutorial. I went ahead and moved all the actors out of there. You can multi-select them and move them around to where you want them. Anyhow, let's go ahead and test this out. Make sure all the battle backgrounds change. Like I said, this first enemy over here will be using the star background, and once we go through the backyard, it'll be using the bloody one. This helps out a lot for when you go to different areas. You can have the artist design out a background that basically represents how that area would look. So we'll go over to our first guy over here, and you'll see the star background. Oh, his name is -1. That's funny. I must have never changed his name to anything real. Alright, and let's go up on this one. And right there, you can, of course, is where we place that event. So once he goes through that, it's changing the flag to be the bloody background. So, and voila, there is the bloody background on that. Pretty simple process. This actually gets into being able to use the events for all kinds of different things. When you look at when it says basically that collision event there, that's going directly into the Lua scripting. Like I said, that can be changed if you want to look at the scripting files for this whole system. All of it is open source essentially to all the users. You can look at all the scripts right there. The battle system script, of course, is going to be under Battle Visual Lua. And thank you very much. Stay tuned for the next tutorial on this, and that's a wrap.